What's happening, guys? This is Hyper Paradox, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario! Okay, never mind. So in this episode, I'm going to try and finish up the rest of the Crystal Palace. And, starting with this cracked wall, we are going to need Bombette for this. And I have to say something. I really like the decor of this place. I like the star patterns, and I like the fact that there are 5 Bombettes! What? Who are all of you? You're all trying to look like me. Yes, folks, it's time for the Pick a Bombette show. The show where you pick which partner is most eligible for you. This one has a star at the end of her sentences, so she's very spunky. This one has a heart at the end of her sentences, so she's feeling all warm and mushy and tingly inside. And this one's aggressive, because she has exclamation points at the end of her sentences. And this one's got some periods, so she's kind of shy. Yes, there are 4 imposters. And it's pretty obvious to determine who the real Bombette is. Okay, so there's the first one. I won't forget this! Now the good news is that you don't have to fight these Duplighosts. Which is a good thing too, because Duplighosts can be rather difficult. And now we gotta smash these 2. Curses! I thought we were doing a great job of confusing you. I'll be back! Well, if you want to confuse me, try using the proper print fixative next time. Darn it! I thought it was doing so well. Well, the fact is, you weren't. If you'd hit me with the hammer, Mario, I was going to bomb you the next time you napped. But you didn't. I'm so happy that you knew I was the real Bombette. Oh, Mario got a smooch from a Bob-omb. How cool is that? But what's even cooler is what's in this treasure chest. It is the red key. And with this key, we can unlock, you guessed it, the red door in the Crystal Palace. So we have the first half of the Crystal Palace now complete, which is good. I actually feel pretty good today. I went to Wizard World last weekend, and guess what happened? I actually met the voice actor of Mario himself, Charles Martinet, and I went to one of his panels, learned a little more about how he became an actor, and as an actor myself, it's very inspiring. So, and he's also the friendliest guy in the world. If you ever meet him, he's just so nice, and he's very pleasant. Okay, so we have a couple of white clubbas to battle here. Yeah, there is more than one battle, but we also have a new enemy. So let us go ahead and have Goombario work his magic. This is a gray Magic Koopa. He's one of the magicians in the Koopa clan. Those gray robes aren't very flashy, but they're kind of cool. Max HP 11, attack power 3, defense power 0. He can use magic to make his companions transparent. We can't attack enemies that are transparent. Let's try to beat him before that becomes an issue. What do you say? Well, what I say is that next to white Magic Koopas, gray Magic Koopas are probably the most annoying of the Magic Koopas, because transparent enemies cannot be attacked. Case in point, when Bo uses Out of Sight on Mario. Alright, now you just gotta finish this white clubba off. And fortunately, because Goombario has been ultra ranked, we can take him out. And there we have it. And when you defeat a white clubba, a statue in the other side of the room will disappear. I won't let you! I won't and I won't and I won't! You can't! You'll have to go through me if you want to get past. Well, sir, I personally think you need a larger vocabulary. I'm just saying. Okay, let's switch out to Cooper here and use Fire Shell. It's okay. And let's take out that white Magic Koopa because I know he's going to heal. Okay, so one jump attack and one more shell toss will finish these guys off for good. But yeah, as I was saying, Charles Martinet, he's so friendly, and his panel was all about his history. And believe it or not, he was a Shakespeare... He did some Shakespeare before he got into voiceover. And I won't actually share the story of how he auditioned for the role of Mario, but trust me when I say this, it is incredibly funny. But what's not funny is having to deal with 4 freaking enemies at the same time. And let's use a shooting star to finish them off. There we have it! All 4 enemies are destroyed. The third Clubba statue is down, and we will be able to proceed. But yeah, I had a great time at Wizard World. I even met some old friends of mine who I hadn't seen in 3 or 4 years. But I got some pretty neat stuff. I had a blast overall. Okay, so enough of my convention experience. Let us move on. And we are here in a really interesting room. Now, if you hit the switch right here, that section of the wall will revolve. But you can't use Cooper to, you can't use Cooper because the wall will spin too quickly, and you can't move while the shell is being tossed. So how the heck do you get by this puzzle? Well, you're going to need Bombette. You're going to need to set her down and have her walk, then quickly get on this wall and go. So that's how you get to. So that's how you get the. That's how you get through to the wall. All right, but actually, what we want to do is we want to go to this northern wall. Now, although there is no crack here, do not be fooled. You can still bomb this wall. And we have a Duplighost to fight. Okay, now that all those Duplighosts are gone, we can safely get this treasure chest. And inside, we get the Triple Dip badge. During battle lets you use 3 items during 1 turn. So sort of an upgrade to the double dip badge that we previously got. I guess it can be pretty handy, but it's not as useful since you can only hold 10 items at once. So now that we're on the other side, let's go through the door once again, and we got a clubber to take care of. You know, after that battle, I keep forgetting that every time I play this game, there are so many Magic Koopas in this place. But take a look in the mirror right here. We gotta get Cooper out and get him and send him into that hole right there. Insert your own joke here. What the? Mario, I'm the real Cooper, but of course you know that, don't you, old boy? Mario, look at me, I'm the real deal. Nobody else looks like Cooper. Mario, come on! I'm Cooper! I mean, this is ridiculous. I'm the real Cooper, Sonny. You believe me, don't you? I'm the real Cooper. There isn't any doubt in your mind, is there, brother? Okay, old bean, you'd best smash these imposters one by one. Well, this one kind of looks like Cooper, but he does have that pith helmet which throws me off. Well, obviously he might be Cooper because of that fancy green mohawk or hat that he's wearing. Of course! That's the one who... That's gotta be the one! I mean, everyone knows that Cooper has an L on... is wearing a hat with an L on it. No, I won't even say that. Okay, so hit Mr. Koopa Coot. You know, I don't think I have a sixth sense, because you, obviously, sir, are a failure. Oh well. Anyway, this really doesn't need any explanation. I really think they did it more for comic relief. Which is okay, it's actually kind of a decent gag. Ordinarily, I would be against hitting Luigi with a hammer, but in this case... Yes! Yes! Good call, Mario! I knew you'd get it right. Those were the worst disguises ever. Took the words right out of my mouth, buddy. Okay, so here's an interesting room. We have a door on the north side and a door on the south side. We actually want to head to the door on the north. So first we go through this door, and if you can see in the mirror, there is a switch. So we gotta use Cooper and hit it. I guess the switch was supposed to be invisible on this side. But I find it really cool that in the Crystal Palace, as well as in Chapter 8, you have to rely on the special abilities of all your partners. I thought that was an incredibly smart move on the developer's part. But right here, there is a hidden panel with a star piece in it. I remember one time when I was searching for the last star pieces in the game during a playthrough, this was one that took me forever to find. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to push this Dino Rhino statue and fall down a hole. And see you in just a bit. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. That was a pretty tough fight. There were two white Clubbas, a green Magikoopa and a white Magikoopa, and that stupid white Magikoopa kept on healing. Alright, so in this chest we find the P up, D down badge. Increases attack power by 1 and decreases defense power by 1. Another trade-off badge like the P down, D up badge that we found earlier. So, back to the previous room that we were in. Yes, we moved that Dino Rhino statue to get to that badge, but that's not the only thing moving that statue did. And I gotta say, I took a lot of damage in that fight. So I had to use up my shroom stake. Okay, time now to enter this door. And once again, there's a hidden panel on this side of the room, which contains a star piece. Those are the only 2 star pieces that can be found in the Crystal Palace. And here's a maple syrup. That's actually came just at the right time because I do need the extra bit of FP right now. Now, as you can see, there's a giant Dino Rhino statue. You cannot push this one, unlike the others. But like the other one, if you do push the small one, then this statue will move. So, let us go down once again. And we have a Duplighost. Ugh, a bit of a nasty combination. You know, I think this is actually a very good time to demonstrate Cleavar's ability. I'm not sure if I demonstrated it previously, but I'll demonstrate it again in case I did. Basically, you summon Cleavar, and he will immobilize all enemies on the field for 4 turns, which is, I think, just enough for me to take out all 3. And not only that, but I'm also going to demonstrate Multi-Bonk, which is Goombario's Ultra ability, excuse me. Basically, you try and get the action command down as much as possible, and he'll keep bonking the enemy. If you're good at the action command, this is an excellent move. And even if you're not good at the action command, well, it's still pretty decent. So it's a pretty strong ability overall. I want to get rid of those 2 Magikoopas for obvious reasons. Because we do not want them helping those Duplighosts. Now, I don't think I'll be able to take... Yeah, I'll only be able to take out 1 of them. Well, maybe not. Okay, yeah, I will only be able to take out 1 of them. Okay. 1 more hit, and you are gone. Okay, he's out of his immobilizing phase. Timeout can actually be pretty useful. Although you won't always immobilize every single enemy, per se. Ha! You're gonna waste the turn transforming into Goombario. Okay. There we go. He is down. And I can't believe I'm up to 300 coins already. Imagine what it would be like if I still had the money badge equipped. Alright, through this door we had a P up, D down badge on the north side, and on the south side we get... the Palace Key! And we are going to need this Palace Key because remember, in that room we were earlier, there were 2 locked doors that we saw. Now, it really doesn't matter which door you unlock of those 2, because we are actually getting towards the end of the dungeon. You unlock 1, both disappear. Now we come to a puzzle that trolled me for God knows how long. And it involves these albino dinos. This is an albino dino. He looks exactly like that stone statue over there. He's a guard for this palace. I never thought you could talk to these creatures. Wouldn't it be something if we made friends with these guys? You know, it seems that they like facing us when we talk to them. It wasn't until Goombario said that I finally figured out this puzzle. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to push these statues on to those special tiles. However, you can only push the statues in the direction the albino dinos are facing. Case in point, you have to talk... In the case of this one, we have to talk to him from behind. You can't go through here unless you solve the puzzle. Once you solve the puzzle, we'll let you through. And now the statue is facing this way. This puzzle frustrated me so much as a kid that I couldn't play the game for a few days. Alright, let us push you right here. 2 down, 1 to go. And they don't have to be all facing the same direction. You can talk to them. You can actually... They can be facing different directions. And I turned the statue the wrong way. Okay. There we have it. The puzzle has been solved. And a door appears. Do you say something different? No, you don't. We have already solved the puzzle. Okay, we are actually at the end of this dungeon, and I think now is a good time to stop the video. So, next time on Let's Play Paper Mario, we are going to take on the boss of Chapter 7 and hopefully rescue the last Star Spirit. As usual, please be sure to leave a like or comment below in the section and subscribe to my channel. Every one of those really helps. See you guys next time.